SNEAKO talking about who was really running the world. Let's see, and I'm of the belief you're a conspiracy. A year ago, Louis Theroux was fully convinced that I was a crazy conspiracy theorist. That's why they included it, to be like, oh, this is a pipeline to conspiracy, to crazy. And then look, since then, the Epstein files released. Huh. You're saying Louis Theroux acting like he didn't know? I actually kind of do believe him. I do believe him. This did age well. It aged perfectly well. Now everybody knows what this one-eye symbolism is. It's exactly what the Antichrist is going to look like. It's on the back of the $1 bill. And very clearly, we now have proof that the people with the ultimate control all work for the... And now we know, Epstein said himself, he represents the Rothschilds. We just found paperwork that the people that were funding Epstein the most, number one, was the Rothschilds. Then it goes Leslie Wexner, third, Leon Black. Proven right. That was his agenda here. Call me a crazy conspiracy theorist. And here I pointed out exactly. The top of that pyramid, the people with the most amount of wealth that control the central bank system, it is the Rothschilds. And Epstein represented them. Don't look so crazy now.
Jewish in character conspiracy theory.
Louis Theroux is saying it's anti-Semitic to say Satanists control the world. Isn't that crazy? What is, I didn't even mention Jews. I said that Satanists control the world because there is a difference between Judaism and rabbinical Judaism. Torah Jews, we believe Torah is the word of God, but it's been misinterpreted by people that read the chosen people and think that that means that they're superior. Racial supremacy is the core of this problem. The creation of the Talmud, the creation of the Kabbalah, right? Rabbis becoming deists that people worship. Rabbis, you have to go to rabbi court in order to convert to Judaism. Rabbis have almost the same power as God for a lot of the Jewish belief nowadays. Judaism has been infiltrated. It's not the same as it once was.
I also think that when you talk about the world being run...
I actually think that he is more anti-Semitic in this conversation than me. I said Satanists control the world. He said that's anti-Semitic. So wait, are you assuming that Jews are Satan? I never even mentioned that. Stun locked him, nigga. That's all he had. Look at me like Kamala Harris, like a liberal, making a face at me. Yeah, they control the world. And what? What's your response? I don't think so. I seriously doubt it. Well, why? There's overwhelming evidence that I'm right. And this is before the Epstein file release. There you go. Get mobbed. No disrespect, Louis Theroux. I'll have a conversation if you want. Maybe we could do a podcast, but been completely vindicated. And I wish you did put in that interview, well, that debate we had about transgenderism, because I was completely right. He cut it out. It was standing right here. I crushed him on that. I had a feeling that wasn't going to make it in. And the rest of the documentary, you know, I'm seeing swarmed by fans, which is great content. Shout out to those kids. They blurred out their faces. Also had some debates with some girl on the street that called me a misogynist. I thought that would make it in. I'm surprised it didn't. And he also cut out, you know, some more conversation that we had inside my studio here. What else did he cut out? Oh, but you know, it was good. I think that this helps my reputation, because at the end they did mention that I got unbanned on YouTube. Been vindicated about this stuff. They don't frame me like a scammer or show anything toxic. The worst thing they have on me is calling me a conspiracy theorist. But Louis, look how much the conspiracy theorists have been right over and over. They called you a conspiracy theorist for saying the Epstein files need to be released. I was right. They called you a conspiracy theorist for saying Israel has overwhelming control over America. I was right. Called you a conspiracy theorist for saying that Satanists control the world. I was. For saying Rothschilds are at the top of that pyramid of control. I was right. So
Louis makes you retards look so stupid. This is so good.
Yeah, what in here is stupid? Thank you for your $30. Good bitch. Where did he get me at any point here? Name one point. I don't know if he's going to TTS again. Name one thing he got me on. Where did I look wrong at all? What did I say that's incorrect? Do we have anything? What? And I understand this guy's probably a liberal who's coming in here. The association with the manosphere is probably the worst thing that happened in this documentary. Right? I mean, obviously, it's not looking good that I've been very critical of Trump, extremely critical, and he's destroying our country. They didn't put that in. It is what it is. It is from a year ago. But just the fact that they lumped me in with these other people That's probably the worst thing that they have in this documentary about me. So. This guy in the chat said, why did you become so cringe now and the voice of the terrorists? Voice of the terrorists? Like, every day these people come in here. You're a terrorist. You're a terrorist. Element. Okay, he's chatting for days. Christ is king. You're a terrorist. Okay, this is a classic example of a Judeo-Christian idiot. I mean, well, keep watching my streams from a blocked account. But yeah, I think overall it went well for me. Why does the stupid Brit always stand in silence there? Does the nigga think he's doing something when he does that? Yeah, he does. That's why they put this in there, because they thought that this was a major owned. I love this photo. That's I'm gonna screen grab that. That's a good photo. I'm happy about that. So yeah, W made it to Netflix. Didn't know if it was gonna be like this.